On Sunday, May 30th, 2016, the UWP candidate and current MP for Micoud North, Dr. Gale Rigobert, hosted another community meeting, this time in Mon Repos. In her address, Dr. Rigobert informed the people of Mon Repos of the contributions which she has made towards the Micoud North constituency.
The time has come for me to share with you my experience as an MP in opposition, because there are people who ask the question, what has the MP done? And the simple answer to that is detailed in pages and pages of documentation that I have, that on each occasion that I made a submission on your behalf. Thank God for technology and for good record keeping. Today I can share these with you.
One of the main concerns which Rigobert spoke upon was the issue of the access to Taiwanese funds, and further explained that of the many requests which she made on behalf of the people in terms of projects, only a small portion of them were implemented. She also indicated that during a bi-party engagement, it was noted that funds would have been made available for both MPs of government as well as those of the opposition.
One of the things that has become a topic on the campaign trail is the use of the Taiwanese funds and access to the constituency development program. You will recall that one of the first things that the Labour Party did when it assumed power was to change the mechanism by which MPs access what we commonly know as the Taiwanese funds. Whereas under a King-led UWP administration, monies were pumped into local government accounts that were easily accessible by the sitting MPs. The Kenyan administration decided that they would change the mechanism. And what they then instituted or implemented was that MPs would have to make submissions to the government. MPs would have to identify projects that they would like to be undertaken in their constituency. Send these to the government, and the government would then decide whether or not it would honor those requests. Some of you may not realize that of the many requests that I made on your behalf, only a very tiny fraction of those were honored. And the question must be asked, if it is under a UWP administration that it was agreed, stemming from a bipartisan parliamentary engagement, that funds would be made available to both MPs in government and MPs in opposition. Some of you will remember that the Labour Party, while in opposition, some of their MPs refused the monies. Under a Kenyan administration, the expectation was that MPs, whether in government or in opposition, would continue to have access to those funds.
She also stated that if she is again elected, she would continue to plead on the people's behalf and assured them that with a UWP MP in government, deliverance will come to the people of Micoud North.
Even if I had to go on my knees for the people of Micoud North, I would, because they put me there to represent them. They put me there to plead on their behalf. They put me there to ask. So I had no pride in asking again and again and again. And today I can show you the number of times I asked. What more can a sitting MP in opposition do but to ask? This election, we're voting for an MP people.
GIZELLE Francis, GVD News.